Hi, this is a voice explainer. Today I'll be explaining the movie named Feral. The movie begins with a disturbing scene of a woman tied up brutally. She is badly injured and bleeding heavily, making strange noises from pain. It's clear she is suffering. Suddenly, a man appears, pulls out a gun, and shoots her. Then the story shifts to 6 medical students on a trip to visit a remote lake far from civilization. The journey takes 2 to 3 days through the mountainous forested area about 15 miles from the nearest town. They have been hiking since morning and have lost their way. Exhausted and with night approaching, they decide to camp and search for the lake the next day. One of the students Matt plans to propose his friend Bryony. That night, the group sits around chatting when they hear strange noises coming from the forest. They get nervous, but Jesse tries to calm them, saying it probably just wolves or dogs and nothing to worry about. Later, Matt steps out to use the bathroom while Bryony waits for him. In the woods, Matt hears something strange and spots a creature that looks human but moves like an animal. Shocking and confused, he watches as the creature suddenly attacks, ripping open his stomach and brutally killing him. Brian is still waiting, becomes worried and goes to find Matt with the flashlight. As she searches, she sees a terrifying creature tearing apart Matt's body. In shock, she drops the flashlight and tries to back away, crying, but the monster attacks her too. Hearing her screams, the others rush out to help. They find Bryony injured and unconscious, and when they see Matt's body, they are horrified and scared, and now they realize they might be in serious danger too. The next morning, the group meets a man named Talbot, who says he owns a nearby cabin stocked with food and medicines. He warns them that Bryony is in critical condition and it's too risky to move her to a populated area, so they agree to take her to his cabin. With no other choice, they make a stretcher and carry her there. They decided that Jesse and Jules will go back to help her while the others stay behind with Bryony. Later, one of the girls takes Talbot to show him Matt's body, but it's gone. Only some blood remains. They find scratches because of its animal had done it. There would be a bones or drag marks, but there is nothing. Meanwhile, Jesse and Jules are rushing through the forest trying to reach help before nightfall. They argue and in anger, Jules pushes Jesse, causing him to step into a trap. His foot is badly injured and he screams in pain. Jules tries to free him, but the trap is too tight. Jesse begs her to back to help her. Although it's a long way, Jules runs back towards the cabin. Back at the cabin, Alice starts to feel uneasy. She's always been suspicious of Talbot and tells Gina she doesn't trust him. By now, night has fallen. Jules is lost in the forest and Jesse is still stuck in the trap. Jules hears movement nearby and sees the strange creature again. She hides under a tree terrified. As the creature moves above her, it's revealed that the creature is blind and follows sound and smell. Inside the cabin, Alice sees Talbot injecting something into Bryony. She grabs a gun and confronts him, asking what he is doing and what's in the syringe. Talbot says it is just an antibiotic, but Alice tells him to stop. He insists he has no other option. Alice shoots him in the shoulder and hits him on the head, injuring him. When she hears strange noises outside, and when she goes to check, she is shocked by what she sees. Not far away, a strange creature appears. It looks human, but its movement and unnatural. Inside the cabin, Gina holds Talbot to gunpoint to stop him from doing anything suspicious. Talbot warns that they are all in danger and says something shocking. She needs to kill her injured friend or none of them will survive. Gina frightened and agree. Yells at him to shut up and fires a shot inside the cabin. Talbot takes the chance and escapes. Now only Bryony, Alice and Gina are left in the cabin, confused and scared. They don't know what to do next. While exploring, Alice finds a door leading to the basement. She and Gina go down and are shocked to discover strange chemicals, medical equipment and handcuffs on a bed. Clearly someone had been kept there, and they suspect Talbot might be a serial killer who tortures people in that room. Later, Jules returns to the cabin exhausted and terrified. She tells Alice about the creature. She saw that Jesse is trapped and in danger. Alice is stunned. She is also seen the creature and Talbot had warned them about something similar. Meanwhile, at Jesse's location, the creature finds him and slashes his neck. Alice and Jules head out with the stretcher to rescue Jesse, but when they find him, he is not breathing, yet strangely his heart is still breathing. and his eye color had changed. Believing he might still be alive, they carry him back to the cabin. The journey is long and exhausting, but by evening they finally reach it. Now the group is in deep trouble. Two of their friends are seriously injured, and they are trapped in the middle of nowhere with no way to get help. Brian is getting worse. Her hair is falling out, and her teeth are loose, but no one knows what's happening to her. They decide someone will try to get help in the morning, but during the night Talbot sneaks back into the cabin. Julie is asleep, so she takes her gun and points it at Julie, threatening her and saying, "Do exactly what I say if you want to live." Just then Julie wakes up and stabs Talbot with a knife from behind. When he regains consciousness, Alice questions him. What was he going to do and what happened to the people before them? She mentions the disturbing basement. Suddenly Jesse wakes up. Gina sees him and is horrified. He is no longer human. He is transformed into a wildly terrifying creature. Jesse attacks Gina and then runs off into the dark. Finally, Talbot explains everything that has been happening. He says that he once came to this place with his family. One day his son went into the forest and came back badly injured. After that, he fell seriously ill. Talbot cares for him, but one night his son changed. He transformed into something else and killed his wife, daughter, and even his own mother. He says it happened because of the virus called a feral. This virus takes over the nervous system. First it kills person, then uses their body to spread itself. However, the virus isn't active in sunlight, so during the day infected bodies appear dead. But at night, the virus becomes active and dangerous. Talbot reveals he used to be a doctor and everything the group saw in the basement was real. He had locked up his infected family there, trying to find a cure. The injured woman seen earlier was one of his relatives, but he couldn't find any cure, so he was forced to kill his family. His son escaped into the forest and became the same creature that attacked Matt. Now everyone attacked by the creature, including Jesse, Brian, and Gina, are infected and slowly turning into monsters too. Talbot warns Alice, if she doesn't kill the infected, no one will survive. Soon they will come looking for food, he says, and we will become that food. But Alice refuses. She doesn't believe in killing her friends or that this virus is real. But soon they start seeing changes in Bryony. She is acting strange, so they tie her up in the basement. During the struggle, she injures Gina and being to transfer. Talbot injects her with something to try and stop it. Everyone is terrified, realizing that most of their friends are either dead or becoming monsters, and they may be next. But Alice refuses to give up. She grabs a gun and heads upstairs. That night, the creature attacks the cabin. Alice fights them off, shooting everyone she sees. Meanwhile, in the basement, Talbot knocks Julie unconscious and captures Alice, tying them both up. Then Talbot goes outside his own son. The creature attacks and kills him. Later, Alice regains consciousness and sees that Gina has turned into a creature too. Gina tries to attack them, but Alice manages to kill her. She tells Julie to escape, but Jesse bites Julie's foot. Now Alice is the only one still human. Julie begs Alice, saying, "I don't want to turn into one of them. Please kill me," but Alice can't do it, so Julie shoots him. In the end, Alice is the last one alive. She walks away from the horror and the movie ends. Thank you for watching.